Yeah, what's up? This is No Paperwork Podcast. It's your boy N-Sane. We got Joe Bob, and right now we got our special guest Rico Too Smooth, man. Sacramento's very own, man. What's up, Rico?
Oh man, what's up, brother? Man, you know, just a blessed day, man.
Yeah, man. So, man, what you got popping on right now?
So right now, man, I'm working on my third album. It's the trilogy to the old school album that I dropped, and then I dropped Rectify. Basically, it's about just advancing and being more universal with my lyrics and with my music. Basically, just showing growth. Feel me? So that's what I'm working on right now, you know.
Okay. Yeah, so I see, man, you done that stuff with the kids, right? You're trying to do a positive movement for the kids. Can you speak about that a little bit?
Yeah. So basically, what I'm trying to do is like help at-risk youth, you know, or formerly incarcerated youth, you know, transition successfully, you know, get good reentry, good moral support. Cause I know, like, when I was young and shit, and I was going in and out of juvenile hall, like, having that support was like one of the main things, like, of actually being able to cope out there, you feel me, and actually to be able to navigate life. So I want to be that voice that the younger people could look up to, you know what I'm saying? And I could give them some game and show them what I'm doing.
Yeah, and you've been a voice and you're inspiration to a lot of people, but, you know, certain people will say that you're not a role model, you know,
right,
because the people you hang around with, your background, you know what I mean? What do you say to those people who kind of shun you and think that you can't be where you're from your hood, and still be positive?
Well, I would say, you know what I'm saying, that's just the typical, stereotypical people, you feel me? And really, their opinions don't matter, because if you want to be real, the most ones that are the most influential is people like us. The ones that have been in the struggle, endured it, persevered through it, and came out positive. Those are the ones that the younger people look up to. They don't want to be listening to no sucker or no random little goofy dude tell them, hey, you need to go to school, or you need to do this. Nah, we trying to break it down to them like, look, not only am I telling you that this is what you should be doing, but I'm doing it myself. So I'm setting the example for you. Feel me? So to the people that be having that mindset and that thoughts of people like us, man, fuck them.
Because there's people that say you can't be positive and still be from the hood. You can't be about your business but still be a role model. You can't, you know, there's a bunch of can'ts. But I'm telling you, man, I've been from my hood since I was 13 years old, okay? And I still represent. I still work from where I'm from. Am I a man now? Yeah. Do I go out and gang bang and throw up gang signs? No, I don't do that no more. But I'm still from where I'm from.
Exactly.
I'm still solid from where I'm from. I'm successful, you know what I mean? Got my own business, got 2 houses. Like you can do it as long as you follow the rules, right? Because there's rules to everything. You know, don't be twacked out, you know what I mean? That's one of the biggest things. Like the people that represent like homeboys that are twacked out on the streets and shit, they're not really who we are, because we're against that. And that's something that people don't understand. Like being a homeboy is a positive thing. We push for each other, unity, right? We help each other. You know what I mean?
Social status of equality, man. You know what I mean?
That's what our foundation is, the fundamentals, man. Each one teach one. You know what I mean? Like you're my brother. I'm my brother's keeper. You know what I mean? So when I see another homeboy, it should be all love. It shouldn't be mean mugs and you know what I mean.
Well, that's the thing too. Like when we say social status of equality, it means that we can have a intellectual conversation with the CEO of a major corporation. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We know how we can dress correctly and change our vernacular. And even though they look at us, maybe they judge us wrong, but when we speak and we uphold ourselves in a positive manner and you know, a professional mannerism, they want to fuck with us more because their self-conscious felt guilty of how they wanted to deal with you at first, right? So now we make sure we look as an equal there. You know, we say good morning to the gender like we do to the boss, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, they silver spoon only scoops one way. You feel me? Because we can still go to the hood and say, I'm Shaft CAO gang, you know what I'm talking about? I'm Joe Bob from the mob. You're going to look at me as an equal there too. You can't do what we can do. So we are actually on the upper hand, and we can also have more influence to the youth because they know that. They know they can see how we can get educated and be looked upon as an equal in certain rooms that people don't even fathom going into.
That part.
You know what I'm saying?
That part.
There's a lot of positives that we have that we're trying to teach the youth right now that I think that a lot of people kind of shunned on, or they just didn't have, you know, especially with social media now it's easier to reach out and be a positive role model and not just to just your neighborhood out there now. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
And
big
Rico,
followings.
Rico is a prime example.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's what he's doing. So what do you think the hardest, your biggest struggle, I should ask, what is the biggest struggle so far of dealing with the whole positive and homie shit?
I say the biggest struggle is really like finding that proper balance. You feel me? Like for me, it's like you know, I know that if I'm gonna be pushing that, there's certain shit that I can't do no more. You feel me? Like not as far as the homeboy shit goes, but as far as just me in general. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Can't be involving in negative activity. I can't be promoting negative activity. So I know that everything that I do from here forward, it has to be strictly positive. Like, and sometimes I kind of stare into that because there's hella negative on social media all around. So sometimes I'll get fucking entrenched in that, and I'll be like, wait, hold on, what I'm doing, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? I try to curve it to the side and keep moving forward. So I mean, the biggest struggle would just be the balance part, bro.
Right.
Just trying to find out equal how to, you know, play safe.
Right.
Plus,
And
I
then-
know the cops. You feel me? I know that once I started my shit too, they start fucking with me. They seen that I was starting my nonprofit and shit, and they start fucking with me and being weird. I'm like, damn, all right.
Yeah, well, you know, the situation with the cops and us, especially here in Stockton, we would do shows. The cops would shut our shows down. We'd advertise the shows, pay good money. We'd have other guests, and they'd shut our shows down, and we couldn't perform because they seen us as a negative. Even though every show we performed at, when we had 50 homies with us, there was no
Everything
fights,
went good.
no shootings. I mean, we had the most consecutive days down south, downtown Stockton at Brick House for no violence for performances. You know what I mean? And the cops even told us that. But because of who we were in the streets, our reputation in the streets, they were like, nah, man, we're going to shut you down. If you guys perform tonight, we're shutting the whole club down. So the club owners had no choice but to be like, oh, you guys can't perform. And that's what kind of hindered our movement back in the day. You know what I mean? But dude, I'm proud to see what you're doing. I'm proud to see everything that, you know, you've accomplished in such a short amount of time. And, you know, a lot of that has to do with Shimo Media, right?
Yes, sir.
Tell us
Yes,
how you hooked up with him.
Oh, so Shimo, I actually met him through another homie from the South when he first started doing videos. And, you know what I'm saying? I was in the video that he was shooting, and he didn't really know me like that. I wasn't even on the song, but I was just right there, you know, getting my little cameo on. And he was just like, damn. He was like, bro, he was like, you got the looks. He was like, you be rapping too? I was like, yeah, I be rapping too. He was like, okay, you know, I'm gonna have to hear some shit. He was like, because on camera, like, it looks cool on camera. I got hella good shots of you.
Right.
And I was like, okay, yeah, for sure, good looking. So we locked in after that. He heard my music, and then I think it was like some struggle positive shit too at the time. And he was just like, bruh, like, this is dope. Like, this is different. I didn't expect that from you because, like, how old I was. I think I met him when I was like 21.
Okay.
I'm 27 now. So I've been known for like 7 years straight. We just built a bond, nigga. He's like, I'm gonna help you get to where you need to be. And he was like, and I feel like you're gonna help me get to where I need to be too. So we kind of piggybacked off each other.
Right.
Ever since we just been fucking going strong. That's why.
Yeah, and man, you've made an impact so far. I
Yeah,
mean,
for sure that.
I mean, how was it going to LA? I mean,
Oh,
I see
man,
you guys did that. You guys did the video in LA. I was like, ooh, these fools are brave. You know what I mean?
I mean, fuck, bro. And to keep it real, the times I've been out there, bro, I run into some Southerners, some Southsiders, bro. They cool as fuck though, honestly, bro. They
Respectful, right?
Respectful. They like, hey, bro, I know who you are. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie, like I fuck with your shit, fool. You just like, just be smooth out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, man. You already know we not out here doing no crazy shit. We ain't trying to disrespect. It's all good. You feel me? And we keep it moving. So.
Right.
I mean, the times has always been good encounters with them. You feel me? It's never been no weird shit like that.
I got family in LA, and every time I go out there, they be like, hey, you're not from around here, huh? Like, no. And they're like, where you from? Stockton. Oh, you're Norteño? Like, yeah, what's up? Oh, no, it's good, eh? Just be smooth around
Yeah,
here. Like,
that's it.
Yeah, like, you know,
Yeah.
I'm not over here starting. I know where I'm
Right,
at.
you're
I
not
know
over
I'm
there.
outnumbered.
Yeah.
Shoot, I'm
Not with that rah-rah, yeah.
Right.
yeah.
But I mean, you know, the whole thing in the pen and the ceasefire and all that, you know what I mean? It kind of gave people a little bit of leeway.
Yeah,
you know
it
what I
did
mean?
get a little bit more leeway for sure.
You know what I mean? So that's like a whole sensitive, touchy subject. You know what I mean? We'll touch on that
Yeah,
later,
yeah,
a
you
later
already know.
interview. You know what I mean? But
Yes, sir.
you know, that kind of helped you know, paved the way for like going over to LA and be able to go through, and you know, as long as it's all respect, you know what I mean? Because just like in the pen, you show respect, you get respect.
That part,
you know what I mean? You can't just be a knucklehead. And I think a lot of these youngsters don't understand that too, that, you know, everything's about respect. You can respect your enemies. You ain't got to like somebody to respect them.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's a whole different ball game. You know what I mean?
You ain't got to like them, you ain't got to love them, but shit. That respect got to be mandatory, you feel me? Especially if the other person is showing that same respect, you might as well give it to them, you feel me, the same way.
Yeah, and one thing, like, from the day I met you, you know what I mean? One day I met you, and, you know, and you've just been one of the most respectful, one of the most well-spoken, educated youngsters, you know, because I'm 43, you know what I mean? How old are you?
27.
You're 27, so to me, you know, you're a youngster,
Yeah,
no
yes, sir.
disrespect, but you've been one of the most respectful, outspoken, and most genuine people, you know, that I've met. And so just you as a person made me become a fan of you. So when people talk about Rico Too Smooth, man, I'm not only a fan of your music, but I'm a fan of you as a person. I just want you to know that, man.
Yeah, bro,
and I
I
give you all
appreciate
due respect
Gracias,
and love,
man.
though, because, you know, I don't think people hear it enough, you know what I mean, how much their presence and their actions and their words mean, you know what I mean, and the way you carry yourself, man, you're a real solid homie. So I just wanted to let you know that, man.
Thank you, bro.
From me to you,
Appreciate
it's
it.
all love and respect. Joe Bob,
Yeah.
anything you want to ask?
Oh man, just that nonprofit, man. I just want to say, man, I'm proud of you. I know we talked about it a couple times while, you know, you're getting in emotion. I'm a fan of you, your music, everything like that, man. You know what I mean? Just keep on striving, bro. Keep shining, man.
Oh, yeah.
And you know, it's easy to, you know, plan things and you know, just let it go into the air. But the way you putting your footprint down on it and you know, following through, man. A lot of people like to go up to bat, but they don't know how to take a swing. You know what I mean? I'm glad you out here hitting these home runs, bro. Keep
appreciate
scoring,
you,
my
man.
brother.
Yeah.
Yep,
And
for
Rico,
sure.
man, hey, we're gonna have you come out to the island, the No Paperwork Island. We're gonna do a real whole interview. We can get in depth.
Yeah.
Right now, it's just a little quick
Just a
thing.
little
man.
intro for 'em, you feel me,
I
so they get it
appreciate
started.
you coming, man, and everything you do. Keep doing, keep shining, brother. You know what I mean? Hey, it's all Carnalismo.
No
it's all
Paperwork
love.
podcast, man.
Joe Bob, No
Hello.
Paperwork.
No Paperwork podcast, man. We coming through.
Conversation
Hey, we
without
coming back hard, man.
documentation. You know how we do it.
Hello.
Let's get it.
Hey, but we checking people's paperwork, man. Hello. Holla at me when you see me.
Yeah,
You still active. Hello.
This ain't Vlad TV, boy. No Paperwork.
Yeah, we ain't checking it, man.
Yo, one more time, man. No Paperwork Podcast. We right back. J King, N-Sane. We with Joe Dubb today. out here.
Joe Dubb.
What's popping with it?
Yo, and
Sad
the
minds.
restraint is only a few minutes, so just
Yes,
kinda
sir.
quickly, what's popping currently?
Oh man, I got a whole lot of stuff going on, man. You know what I'm saying? I do have a merch line jumping off, as you see,
Yeah, I
the
thought you only had
blue,
the blue. I see you got the
blue
red
and
one
red
there.
currency. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I'm an artist out of Sacramento, California. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Came a long way. I got about 4 albums already. You know what I'm saying? Working on a 5th. It's been a minute. You know what I'm saying? So I'm destined to come back.
What's
for
your
a little-
latest album?
My last one
Yeah.
was I Gotta Win. No. Street life, ghetto life, ghetto life.
And it's out now on
I
all
gotta
digital
win, 'cause that's been
platforms.
It's
life
all
into
on
it.
digital platforms. Under Shimo Media.
Oh,
You know
dope.
what I'm saying? Everything pretty much under Shimo Media.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I do have a
Shout
new
out
project
Shimo.
that I'm finna drop. It's called Fresh from the Mex.
Fresh from the
You know,
Mex.
Fresh from the Mex.
And
you
how
know
you-
what I'm saying? That's a cook up right there.
It's the new cooking
That's
channel.
the cook up
Yeah.
right there. So yeah, I got that jumping off. You know what I mean? You should be seeing it pretty soon. I think about the end of this year. You know what I mean? I got that little coming off. You know what I mean? I just dropped a few singles. My last one was Pay My Dues. You know what I mean? You guys heard of that one. That
Yeah.
one go crazy. Pay My Dues. You know what I'm saying? Then I just jumped. You know what I mean? I got a whole lot of things in motion
Hey,
right
but
now.
when you did the blue currency, did you think you was going to do red currency behind it?
Well,
Because it seemed like you did only because I kind of been on the inside of seeing
there's
it.
there's a meaning to both. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? The blue currency,
Is it
as
bread?
a young individual, I was always, you know what I'm saying, getting money. You know what I'm saying? But behind that getting money, it was
Bullshit.
blood money. You know what I'm
Drug
saying?
deal, mud money.
You know what I
Yeah, I
mean?
know.
I had to get my hands dirty,
Yeah.
but they clean now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So everything was destined for a reason.
Shout out God.
You know what I mean?
Definitely. Shout out God.
Shout out God, man. You know what I'm saying? But
Appreciate
yeah.
you.
So what do you think about the state of the Sacramento music game right now?
Oh
hot.
man, the Sacramento music game, boy, it's really hot right now.
Because you guys
Yeah.
doing your thing, man. You just got done performing with BFD,
Yes,
man.
yes,
the Carnalismo
yes.
song, which is dope. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah, well,
You
hold
dropped
on.
a
Give me the
dope verse.
splash in that, though. At the end of that song, it was $1,000 pot.
Yes.
What the fuck did BFD say to do with it?
He distributed it out to each and every individual.
Split it evenly?
Yeah. I got my 200.
Now, I don't
As
know
a-
exactly
as a-
how to pronounce
as a real
Carnalismo
fella
correctly,
should.
but that sounds like
You
some
know what I'm
brotherhood
saying?
shit.
Yeah, that's some
brotherhood.
Carnalismo.
That's real Carnalismo.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
Hey, look, if I eat, you eat.
we
gotta
all eat.
shout him out. That's my
You know what I'm
sandbox
saying?
partner.
We all eat. One
Yeah.
eats, we all eat. Can't,
Hey,
ain't nobody
shout out to
getting left out.
BFD who's
Shout out
standing
to
over here
BFD.
smiling. Hey, BFD.
Shimo
You
Media,
know, sandwich in front of you?
No
Shout out to
Paperwork
Shimo.
Podcast.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I'm
how we
saying?
do
My
it.
brother Payaso Printing, Rico
Yeah,
Too
bro,
Smooth.
everybody.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody getting a shout out.
Hell yeah.
Joe Dubb, Blue Red Currency, King Life. You know
Ooh,
what I'm
don't
saying?
swing the camera. He got the
You know what
bitches.
I'm
Hold on,
saying?
I'm about
You know
to. I'll be right back.
You know what I mean? We got this thing jumping off, man. You know what I'm saying? We on the takeover right now.
Yo, I want one in
It's
red
a
currency
northern
ones,
it's a
man.
northern takeover right
Hell
now.
yeah. So what is something that you want people to know about you?
Man, there's a whole lot.
You go through
know
the
what I'm
struggle?
saying? I
Family,
came from
the
the
joint,
struggle,
whatever?
been to prison, turned my life around. You know what I'm saying? You know, I did 10 years behind the wall.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? I came out a new man.
And how hard was that transition coming from 10 years to...
That transition was, you know what I mean? I went in at 18, came home 21, went back 25, came home 31,
Yeah, do
went
it.
back 34, came home 37.
You stayed
You
playing.
know what I'm saying?
Boom,
State
boom, boom,
raised,
boom.
and you know what I
Yeah.
mean. And the first couple of times I didn't learn the lesson, but you know the last one was my final call. You know what I mean? They threw some numbers at me and was talking about federal. If I was to get out there and mess up again,
Yeah, they don't play
a
with
repeating offender, career criminal. So you know what I'm saying? I had to mentally prepare myself to do right. You know what I'm saying? Take a little
How you
transition.
would make that change though? Like, how you go from everything that we was wired and taught to do to I can't do that shit.
Man.
I mean, I'm saying that to you because they probably want to hear, but I did it myself, and this shit ain't easy.
Nah, it's not easy. You know what I'm
saying?
saying? It's really not, man. You just gotta be mentally prepared. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? You gotta know where your
If you made it
mental's
through
at.
that, you make it through
your
this.
state of mind. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You move with righteous people, you gonna become, you know what I'm saying? You on that right track. You know what I'm saying? If you out there doing dirty work, you know what I'm saying, you're destined to go back. You know what I'm
set
saying?
yourself
So
up,
you
you
gotta
with it.
stay
Yeah.
focused. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Focus is the key.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
You gotta want better,
yes.
and then you gotta walk it. You can't
Most
just think. You gotta
definitely.
walk it next.
yes. Off top. man.
Closing.
Oh, man. Dude, we just want to give you a shout out, man.
I appreciate
Thank you
you
for
guys.
coming on, man. Look,
Fuck that. I
we-
want one of them
Appreciate
shirts.
you guys.
Hey,
Got you.
we're gonna have you on the No Paperwork Podcast Island. We're gonna get a more
Most
in-depth
definitely.
interview, man.
I appreciate that.
Word. Hey, brother
Everybody.
that did this shit coming up
You know
next.
what I mean?
Oh yeah, we got Tubby from Tiger's Den, Bullie
Shout
Gang.
out to Tigers Den.
good
Yeah,
looking.
he's the one that's doing this whole thing. So shout out
You
to
know
him. He'll
what I'm
be here
saying?
right now.
We gonna
Shout
talk
out
him
to
in a quick
Bullie
minute.
Kings out there. You know
Bullie
what I'm
King,
saying?
who's our sponsor for sure.
Sponsored it,
And
you know what I mean?
anyway, we got Joe Dubb. I'm N-Sane.
Appreciate you guys.
It's
J.
your
King,
boy J
baby.
King.
Conversation
Hey,
without documentation.
No
in the street.
Paperwork Podcast,
Only
man.
always.
This is how we do it.
That's how we
Yeah.
go.
All right.
Gone.
Yeah.
All right, man. This we're back again. No Paperwork Podcast, conversation without documentation. Your boy N-Sane, Joe Bob, and we got the homie right here, Big Tubbs, Tiger's Den, Bullie Gang. He's the person who put on the Carnalismo show, does all these bully shows, man. Tubby, how you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good. How you doing, brother? Thanks for having me.
Good, man. Hey, we appreciate you, man, for what you do, man. Tell us a little bit about the Carnalismo and how you came up with it and the whole meaning behind it.
Well, first of all, the whole meaning of behind Carnalismo, you know, is about people treating people how they want to be treated. It's about treating people like your brothers. A lot of people out here, it's becoming an infection of everyone being harder than one another. Everyone want to have a different trap house. Everyone treating everybody different. We want to bring everybody back together, like Chicanos, or even if you grew up with Chicano descent, or regardless of what color or race you're from, but we're all in society together. And, you know, to stop all the violence and stop all the bullshit, we got to come together and to acknowledge each other and quit beefing. So I said, you know what, let's bring back some brotherly love. Let's bring back some good essence of, you know, treating people how you want to be treated. You know what I'm saying? So takes Carnalismo to receive Carnalismo. When people see that, they say, hey, you know what? I can go anywhere I want. I don't have to have funk. I don't have to have problems because you know what? This is what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and this is the epitome of Carnalismo, man.
Exactly.
You had some cool artists, man. We got to perform, man. You hooked up with $1,000 for the best Carnalismo song, and we all split the pot, man. That was some lovely stuff.
I appreciate that from you guys.
No,
yes.
I appreciate you, putting this on. So how difficult is it to throw an event like this?
It is pretty difficult. It comes with perseverance and a lot of stress. It comes with a lot of investment, hard work. Everyone, puts in their part. It's very difficult, but at the same time, it's easy. It's easy. It just takes a lot of willpower. You gotta have repetition. You gotta be on it. You gotta have discipline. You know what I'm saying? Right. And when you enable the willpower with discipline, you're able to create and communicate and do a lot of things.
And if somebody wants to be a part of the dog show, they want to enter their dog, how do they get in contact with you?
They can follow us at Instagram, Tigers Den Bullie Gang and/or Bullie Kings. It depends on what area you're in. There's a lot of dog shows out there. Once you become in the dog world, you're able to see where you want to go, or some people like to travel, some people like to stay local, so it varies. You got to tap in and come to a few dog shows locally, I recommend, in your area, and then you'll start to expand from there and get more of a mind frame of what's going on.
And you do more than just the dog show, so you have your own kennel, right?
Yeah.
And you also have, let's see, you do like breeding?
Yeah, I do pre-breeding treatments, a few things to help dogs out. And I do have a kennel. I do have a lot of dogs. It's hard for me to have my own personal dogs there because I'm constantly running around.
Right.
But yeah, I started off with my own dogs probably about 8 years ago, and I just started going hard in the paint.
So you do dog services and stuff?
I do dog services, yes. Anything that needs to be done with the dog, from stomach issues, skin issues, PGs, ultrasounds, all basic stuff. I do it all above and beyond.
Okay, yeah. So anybody that wants to get in contact and needs something wrong with their dogs, man, hit up Tubby.
We can help you out or point you in the right direction, but we make sure we can cover every area that you might need at any given time, 24/7.
Do you take EBT?
We do not take EBT.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
But I'll take a sandwich if you buy me one.
Hello.
So we're here at Carnalismo. What's next? What show is
we do have Bullie Boots and Beers. It's more of a country-themed one. We do have a lot of people who support us, so we're going to go ahead and compliment them as well. And all of us grew up out here in the country, in the county. So we're pretty much familiar with it. So we're going to compliment it and go from there. It's never been done. So Bullie Boots and Beers next June 17th. It's going to be on and cracking. We have bull rides again, home record eating challenge, all kinds of stuff. We're trying to incorporate food with fun activities and dogs.
Right.
So the $20 for entry goes a long ways.
Oh yeah. This is definitely something to enjoy, man. If you want to come out here, and something for the whole family, man. And there's not a lot of stuff that goes out here to do, in Stockton.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And that's been a big issue lately. City council, they're trying to get funding for the youth and stuff. Yeah. But you're actually putting your own money in to do something for families that they can get together, and it's safe, and there's no violence, and everything's cool, and it's dogs. So we appreciate you, man, on that.
Kids getting their face painted and everything,
man.
Yes.
How big of an impact, or how important is that to you to bring something together?
Well, it's important to me. I grew up with, with no sidewalks. We didn't have too much to do. A lot of us had kids real early because there wasn't too much to do. So we grew up in the system and, a lot of other things that happened. So we say, you know what, by the time we're done, knocking our heads on the wall, it's time to come back together as a community, with the artists, the local guys, everyone donating their time and money, and say, you know what, let's come together. If the community, the general council, the city council and all them can't get it situated, we'll do it ourselves as a community.
Oh, yeah. You're doing what Stockton can't do.
I'm trying to do it.
You're doing what the city council, the mayor's office, what they refuse to do. You're doing it.
I'm trying to do what I can for the better whole of everybody and every community who wants to come out here and support.
All right. So tell us about. I want to know, how many shows do you got?
I have this show coming up for June. I have a J Diggs coming out show in August, and then I do have a Sibo the rapper out of Sac. He'll be out in October.
Okay, man, that's great. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna wrap this up, man. Any last words? Anything you want to say before we get out of here?
It's all Carnalismo, man. You guys get out there, spread it. Everywhere we go, spread Carnalismo, okay? June 17th, we'll be out here, Bullie Boots and Beers.
All right, man. Hey, thank you very much, Tubby, man. We appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
No Paperwork Podcast, your boy N-Sane, Big Tubby, Joe Bob. Man, that's how we do it, man. Conversation without documentation, man.
Shout out
Keep
Bullie
it lit.
Kings.
I'm your turf journalist.
Shoot this shit from the hip, fully equipped.
All right, peace.
What's
We
going
in
on,
here.
man? No Paperwork. We back at you, man. Live at this scene, man. What is it, Tiger?
Tigers Den. Bully Gang.
Bully Show, man.
Carnalismo.
Here with Mike J, bro, from GT Digital.
Mike J.
A&R, what's up, guys?
A&R, man.
So tell us what you do, Big Mike.
Man, I really just make sure all the artists get to where they know. I'm a switchboard operator, really. You got a problem, you hit me, I'm going to make your problem solved. You know what I'm saying? And we just keep it like that. If you need to know how you need to get to another plateau or where you need to be and you're not getting there, hit me. I'm at Java_Daddy_O. Java Daddy O.
It's one of them. Hold on. Which
It's
one
one
is
of
it?
them. It's Java_Daddy_O.
Yeah.
All right, there you go.
Let's
That's how we have
Get
it.
at him.
You
All right, so
understand what I'm saying?
you're an artist yourself, right?
Not really, but I'm an A&R artist. I like to say I'm an A&R artist.
All right,
You putting them
explain
songs
that.
together.
Explain that is, I'm not an artist to the sense of I rap or sing. I'm an artist of the artistry of getting you where you need to be.
You orchestrating the connection.
I orchestrate. I'm a switchboard operator, old
little
school
dude with the
style,
wand and shit.
plugging it in, and I'm plugging in artists with all the chapters around the United States and the world. If you want to do music with somebody, get at me. I'll make it happen for you.
Yeah.
That's on the GT family and outside the GT family. If I got a connection with them, I'm gonna help
put
you
it
get
together.
to where you need to be.
Yeah,
Word.
You know
right
what
on.
I'm saying?
You ask him.
Man.
What's up with you on toes, man?
Okay.
You all partners? Same hood type
okay,
shit?
let's get into this deep.
All right.
I raised gold toes on the
Ooh.
block of Addison, Diamond Heights,
Oh,
San
shit.
Francisco, California.
Good.
Gold toes grew up around all black people, man. We laced this boost, man,
Word.
and put him in the game and helped him realize that black and brown, we together.
Word.
That white man against us bigger than everybody. So
Word.
as one, we bigger as one than we are separated against each other.
Yeah,
so
it's a real thing. You come from the hood, man. You just be what your hood be.
That's
no matter who you
what it is.
It's
So,
like that.
You know, Toes, he messed around with the mission, and
Yeah.
you can't fault him for messing with his Latino people because that's who
No,
he is.
so.
But now that I'm home, I just did 12 years in the federal penitentiary, and now that I'm home, we're gonna put the black in the black and brown. We're gonna get the brothers out there and push them the way the Latinos being pushed.
Right.
And no disrespect to
Maybe.
my Latino brothers, because I love us all. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna get to this shit in a real way and help each other.
The two need each other too.
Yes,
The two
we really
they
do
work
need each
together.
other.
They really do.
Yes, we do.
And
The same
that's
way
the
you
thing.
wouldn't hate on your neighbor. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, a lot
Like,
of
no,
people.
I got a plug. Come on.
A lot of people see like a division, like on podcasts like American Cholo and No Jumper.
Yeah.
They see the little drama that happened with that. You know what I mean? But we don't have that same beef here in Northern California.
Nah,
Because
it's all love.
I mean, the way
all
the way
love.
it
The
is,
whole
the way I
swag the
explain, I got black homies I ride for just like I will my
Yeah,
Mexican
brothers.
homies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Like, and it's not. It ain't. There's no division and stuff. And so Frisco the same way, right?
Right. Well,
Hey,
keeping it
Frisco like the
100.
epitome of it too, though. Like they really that. Like they been doing that. If you from the block, you from the block. I don't
Right.
give a fuck who you are.
And that's to say, like, before Gold Toes can grow up and say, I'm Latino and I'm messing with the Latino people, he was messing with the blacks.
Yeah.
He was raised by blacks.
You know?
He was raised by Latinos. I mean, it's all black and brown. It's all love. That's how the whole shit got formed. Black and brown entertainment. There's so much love between each other, and a lot of people see, I don't know, disrespect or whatever, where black people do this, Mexicans do that. That ain't what it's all about.
Yeah.
What it's really all about
Yeah.
is the white man against us all, and they eating. So why we can't eat and have fun and support
Hold
our
on, a
family?
little bit. I resemble that mark a little bit.
But keeping 100, it ain't about what we do today for ourselves. It's about the longevity that we put together for our kids after us.
For real.
Right.
You know what I'm
For real.
saying? And if we gonna be
and
against
make no
each other
mistake,
in
if
the
we all
beginning,
help each other,
that ain't no good.
you know, you stronger, united, obviously. Look
Obviously.
at any war motherfucking, tactician this moves.
Listen, man, if you talk to Gold Toes right now today, man, he gonna tell you that I'm his brother, man. And
Word.
just because I'm black and he Mexican, don't mean nothing.
Don't
That's
mean
my
shit.
brother, man.
Hey.
We got
Hey.
a big unity together.
Any brother, Go Tells is a brother of mine though.
Yeah,
So you
word
my
up.
brother now.
Thank
You know what I
you.
mean?
Thank you,
Sean
bro.
G, being Sean G, go
sorry,
way
bro.
back.
I'm in there with you now.
Thank you, bro.
This my
Shout out
brother.
to Sean G.
This my brother right here. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Shout out
Big
to
J
Gold
King.
Toes.
Toes, man, for sure.
Yeah.
Shout
So
out
Digital on
to
the
Think
move.
Big Entertainment in Tennessee.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Boy,
buddy.
let's go. The movement. You know
So
what
tell
I'm
us
saying?
about the music game right now, man. What you guys got popping over there at GT Digital?
GT Digital, no, we up to a whole lot.
You doing a bunch of shit. You got that one bride singing a little other kind of whatever it's supposed to called Spanish music, some shit. She bad in the motherfucker.
we
Like
got
shit going on.
Roku channels and YouTube movie channels, and you know what I'm saying. If you're trying to get into the acting game and want a television series or whatever, we got action at that. You know what I'm saying? We got action at love and unity in whole, first and foremost.
Building, architecture shit.
We want to build with each other. We got action at a lot of music, a lot of artists collabing with each other. And like I say, I'm gonna say this like I say on my Instagram. If you can't get with Toes and the GT family don't reach out to you, then hit me. I got you.
If you need an outlet,
right.
he'll be your outlet all day, every day.
So tell me right now, who's the hottest artist you guys got on GT Digital right now?
Hottest artist.
I need the truth.
Ain't nobody gonna get no legit numbers if you're part of the company.
And he right about that.
Nah, I'm not talking about numbers, but who's the hottest?
We got Cinco moving shit right now. We got I can't even think of her name out of San Francisco, but I can't think of her name right now. You put me on the spot, but she's one of the hottest in Frisco right now. You can look her up. TYSF.
She got
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
TYSF.
Shout out.
My bad. I'm sorry, TY. My bad. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, she one of the hottest in Frisco right now. She just did a hot track with EA Ski.
Ooh.
That's real hot right now. And anybody want to get with the GT family, you know what I'm saying? We're here for you. Your distribution going bad, you with the distro kids and all of those bullshit, you feel free
You
to
get something better than that.
feel free to get with GT distribution. We're
And
gonna
for
make it
people that
happen
think they
for
can't
you.
get a hold of it, you saying they just contact you and get it in.
That's it.
And what's
You-
the criteria? Like, what do I, if I need to come to GT Digital, what do I need to bring to be considered or to be distributed through GT Digital?
Believe in yourself and believe that you're an artist that can be pushed out there, and you need
It's
somebody to
90%
push you.
confidence, 10% effort.
So do
That's
I need,
right.
well, I'm talking about like physically,
Yo,
like
what up with
music. Do I need a bio? Do I need,
Yeah,
Hey.
you pretty much need to buy. You need a lot of music behind you. Not saying a lot of music, but you need enough music behind you to say that you got some videos behind you, and
a little bit more.
you got enough content to put out there to be seen.
right.
We
And
can
how?
help you with that.
Hey, really, that's the most artist problem is like you'll put the music out and everything, but you don't know how to get your little check. And then beyond, when you finally figure out how to get a little check, it can get bigger than that right away if you know the next move.
Right.
And most people don't. And ain't
And
nobody
if
giving
you
up no game
don't
like
know
that.
the next
So you
move,
get plugged in.
that's why you contact me, and I'm gonna help you
Exactly.
figure out the next move
Like that.
to get you where you trying to go.
Yeah.
So you don't get this with distro kids
Nah,
and
I ain't
all
do
these
none of that.
other cats that
They
you
ain't gonna work
gotta
with you like that.
animate. We really pride in communication. You call us, you got somebody to talk to, and not animation.
Word.
All right, man. Well, look, it's good talking to you. We can wrap
You
this
know
up.
what? Fuck that. Hold
What?
on, I ain't done.
Oh, this motherfucker.
I heard him say earlier, he said, Fat Boy, I got something to say about that. I said, hey, look, but once you get big,
What I want
two
to
things
know
happen.
is, what is something that you want to get off your chest right now? What you want to say, man? What you want the world to know right now?
I want the world to know that we need black and brown to unite together, man, and get it together. And it's not just about us and what we doing right now. It's about longevity for our kids, grandkids,
Not the $1 million
grandkids.
move, the longevity
And
and shit.
yeah, we in for the longevity, man.
Yeah.
So if you really want generational wealth, let's get to it.
All right, man. And that's what it is. No Paperwork Podcast, documentation.
Jay
with-
King.
Conversation
This
without
motherfucker.
documentation. I almost messed that shit up.
I
But-
represent Gold
Start
Toes,
over.
baby.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Hey,
Toes for real.
Black
though.
and Brown,
Yo,
shout
y'all got
out
a big
Toes.
concert tonight right here in Stockton, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we do. We got a concert going on at the University Stockton Arena.
Who's in it?
It's a host of people. We got Lloyd the singer, you
Well,
got
I'm
Next, you
a
got
bunch of Warrior
DJ
fans.
Quick, you got E40, you got Too Short, you got a host of other people that I can't even name. All their
Legends.
names didn't get put
Straight
on
up
the
legends.
flyer. But if you're able to come on out and check it out and you're in the Stockton area,
Fuck
come
with
on out to the Stockton Arena, have some fun with us tonight. And hopefully you can meet up with me. And if you're an artist out there trying to get signed to a distribution, GT distribution, you will see it throughout the night. Let's go.
All right,
Word.
man. No Paperwork Podcast.
Paperwork, man.
N-Sane, J
That's
King.
what's up.
With my boy Big Mike.
Right
I'm going to
back.
call you Big Mike. That's what I'm going
That's
to call you
cool
from
with me.
Big
Hold on,
Mike.
man, I didn't get to tell the big joke. He said, you know, fat man on campus. I said, look, man, two things happen when you get fat. You buy bigger clothes, and when you start sweating, it started your eyes. I'm not sure why.
Well,
right
earlier
in the
he said it
motherfucking eye.
Earlier he said it started your butt cheeks, but we're gonna keep it 100.
Man, you tied your shirt in the front. Stop.
All right, man. Hey, we out of here. No Paperwork Podcast. Peace.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, man,
man.
it's Joe Bob from the Mob, man, from Antioch, man. I'm right here with a couple folks, man. Let's introduce ourselves real quick, man.
Yeah, no paperwork, man. Jay King, you already know. We here one of the sponsors, man.
Yeah, I'm
Bullie Kings.
I'm D-Boy from Bullie Kings. I'm a branch of Bullie Kings out in Sac. It's Bullie Kings Manteca. I'm out here representative for Bullie Kings overall and Carnalismo. And what it represents to us as a people, you know what I mean? We're all bringing light out here to the culture, for each of us to grow to where you fit in. You know what I mean? Carnalismo is a brotherhood and family to each and every one of us.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. If you ain't reaching out to help, then you just holding them up and down and hurting.
To see where you fit in or what you can contribute.
And I said it earlier, earlier in that little battle, whatever they had to rap the Carnalismo, whatever it was, and it was going to be winning $1,000. They split that shit.
Hell yeah,
They
that's how we
split
do
that
it. You gotta break bread.
I got $10, you got $5. If I got a sandwich, you got a sandwich, brother.
Hell yeah, well that's what they say. They don't bake a slice of bread. You feel me? You always bake it by the loaf. You know what I'm talking about? You gotta make sure you cut that shit correct, man. Make sure everybody gets the best.
With your whole loaf by
yeah,
yourself.
come on, man.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. You know what I mean? Those who lace me up, Bullie Kings. You know what I mean? To put me on. I'm a branch that got Bullie Kings Noonie, Bullie Kings Mario, Bullie Kings in Sac. You know, out there with BFD and we're Bullie Kings Manteca. And if you see other branches, you know what I mean, and you see other dogs or their get down or where you fit in the culture of us all, we're bringing exposure. That's the Carnalismo. We're bringing each other together to push forward, to bring exposure to what everybody got growing, to grow financially and move forward and to be a representative to your family and show them how to grow business-wise, to post up with your dogs, to get them to stack, and get the kids to see the hustle and everything we got going on legit.
Put everybody on.
Yeah,
you actually eliminate
to let your family go, because
Yeah,
if you behind closed doors and you're not really understanding what's going on out here, you know what I mean, you got to take a peek and get out, you know what I mean. We're gonna shine out here regardless of what type of weather it's in. And it's Bullie Kings all day, live or die, you know what I mean. You see everybody else's banner out here, you know what I mean. We're all repping each other, the culture for it. That's Carnalismo, you know what I mean. So we're all helping each other out.
And it shows. You know, I'm not on board, but like it shows. It shows, and the support is crazy. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, man, I see a lot of smiles. I see a lot of handshakes, man. I see a lot of people networking, man. Everybody's happy, man. You bring the good people
We
to a
shaking
good
babies and kissing
man.
hands in this. I'm just
hell yeah. Oh shit, that's only if my kids act up. But you know. No, so how'd you get into this, man? Like what was the first step? And because I know it's snowballed, man.
I'm gonna go ahead and make do and get it like this and go ahead and rip one time, because they ain't.
Hello.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? That's
Jimmy,
what it
man.
is. It's RIP to Bino, you know what I'm saying? Jimmy Barrera. That's Manteca Bullie Kings. You put me on, it's from my neighborhood.
Yo,
so
dude,
I don't continue to push forward for the fallen. And hey, I'm gonna maintain.
Yo, I don't know if we got enough
else.
time, but like, what's the history on that? I don't know. I personally don't know.
You know what I mean? It's out here in the culture of things. And
no, Jimmy. Who Jimmy?
Oh, Jimmy's from Manteca. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's he's one of the homies. You know what I mean? I grew up as a child, and collectively, seeing everything and takes the information from everybody else. You know what I mean? Building that bond and ties we got each and every one of us, each and every one of the brothers, to where what they got, what they grow, and what we can grow from each other. You know what I'm saying? So hey, that's who brought me here, and that's who I pay homage to. That's what I'm gonna rep. You know what I mean? Bullie Kings, and
it was all
we're gonna
organic.
keep it moving, man. It's Carnalismo all day. So next one, you know what I mean? Next show, and what's the next date on the next show we got going on? August 5th in Roseville. We're gonna go city to city.
Back in town.
Yeah, so we're gonna get it going on here. So you see the movement out here. You see the tents. You see the tags when I go around table to table. When I go live, and I go on their IG, whether it's their food, you know what I'm saying, everybody's eating, or their drinks. What you want to do as a representative for your family and the culture to come in part of the family. That's what we got going on here. So. You know, that's what I've been taught, and
yo, I'm just gonna say, like, everybody walk around here that I've seen all day. I've been here since it's open. It's happy. They dogs is happy. These fucking dogs, man. These bullies look like they got a smile on their face.
Yeah,
everybody happy. Just chilling. They cool. They eating. They cool.
Hey, this is No Paperwork
jealous.
Podcast, and you know I watch you guys, so
appreciate
you know I'm a fan. So
well, welcome Joe Bob.
Yeah, Joe Bob.
He the next to act the food.
Yeah, I'm promoting you guys. You know what I mean, all day. So we all promote each other.
Hell yeah.
Hey, thank you, man, for having me up here. I appreciate it.
Hell yeah, man. We just knew you would have something good to say, man. You know, we want the people to hear you, man. We want your voice. You already have the face behind it, man. We want to make sure that maybe the people that haven't heard about you through us hear about you, and the people that don't hear about us through you.
Oh,
You know, that's
yeah.
how we do it, man. That's how we build it, man.
Freedom of speech.
Freedom
Second
of
Amendment,
speech.
right
Yep.
on the gun.
Yep.
In case we say some shit.
It's all good. I do have some white privilege, so it's cool. You know what I'm saying? God bless the game,
That's
baby.
right. I love, man.
Yeah, all love, my man. So we
Yeah.
here, No
Word
Paperwork Podcast, man.
Hey, man,
Shout out
conversation
all the
without
sponsors, man.
documentation.
Shout out everybody that came out here today, man. It's all love,
Word
man.
up.
Shout out Dope Flavors. Shout out Made in the City. You know what I'm talking about?
And that whole sponsorist thing they doing at Carnalismo, I mean brotherhood they say, and they really showing that, man. To everybody. Shit, there was a little girl at the whole concert dancing the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
That's trust, love, happiness, coolness. That's what you do.
That's how
Do
we
that.
do it, man.
Hey, thank you.
Shout out Carnalismo, man. Everybody out here, man. We love y'all, man.
Word.
Holla at me when you see me.
No paperwork.
What the hell's up?
Your turf journey.